Hello, and welcome to Twenties Aplenty, and our weekly campaign, the Headhunter Chronicles, a D&D adventure involving random people I met on the internet. This week, having obtained the ring they set out to retrieve, the group make their escape from the barracks in the Fist. If you enjoyed today's session, please remember to like and subscribe. Either way, we'd love to know what you think, so please leave a comment below. And with that, we hope you enjoyed today's session.
We travel and roll, our intentions are good. Maybe. We fight, at times polite. It's DnD.
So when last we set off, the group had just entered the barracks in the Fist in search of the ring that Varric's niece had asked the group, or asked Varric, and in extension the group, to retrieve from the residence of a lieutenant called Tolmal Tazrash, who owned one of the houses in the barracks. Tazrash was thought to be about to propose to Varric's niece as part of an arranged marriage, but she loves somebody else. So the group had made their way in. They instantly made a turn out of courtyard into a side street, an alleyway, up onto a guard building. So of course climbed up onto the top of a guard building to have a look around. He could hear in the distance a military drill going on. He could see numerous rooftops of some larger buildings, some smaller buildings. He dropped back down. The rest of the group were waiting inside a meeting room. While Kos was on the roof, they could hear voices in the next room. A couple of what turned out to be lieutenants talking to each other. Lucy made a distraction in the room that they were in, whilst they scrambled out of the window and around down an alleyway to avoid being seen from that room. And the two lieutenants then went and got soldiers to start searching for intruders. Meanwhile, Lucy was throwing crack dwarf accented voices off into the background as the group made their way through what looked like a sergeant's mess, quite plush, with a big barrel of wine and some crystal glasses which Lucy stuffed down his pants. They then made their way to an armory. They discussed how they were going to get past the military drill that was in the courtyard, which the lieutenants' houses overlooked. They decided that Korsk, Marcus, and Cleo would be invisible. Varric would put some armor on and put the visor down, and Lucy would transform himself into a soldier, a dragonborn soldier. So the group headed out to Korsk, keeping a lookout on top of the roofs of the houses. Marcus and Cleo following Lucy and Varric down the edge of the courtyard. However, the person running the drill, Tazrash himself, was a bit surprised to see them, so he invited the pair over. Lucy introduced his name as Greg, which is a renowned human name, which rose suspicion.
Who may or may not become a recurring character.
And Varric tried to explain that they were looking for intruders, nothing really to worry about, to which Tazrash was, of course it's something to worry about. Potential terrorist incident. Eventually, he ordered them to come and visit him in his house once their shift had finished. He pointed to the house at the end of the courtyard. Meanwhile, seeing that that was the only empty house, Marcus had already made his way in and started searching. Found some uniforms in a wardrobe, found some candles on a desk. He also found a pot of red wax, which had looked like it had a ring dipped into it at some point, which had a emblem on it, which was a circle that had been split into half. So two semicircles together to make a circle. And the last place he searched was the bed. Lo and behold, he found a silver ring with a black and white pearl, kind of almost in that same kind of half and half, but blended together under the pillow. He took the ring and put it in his pocket, lit a candle and rolled it under the bed before making an exit. By this point, Lucy and Varric had already made their way halfway across the courtyard towards that house. The bell started ringing from the guard post on the walls, having seen smoke rising from a building. Tazrash ordered Lucy and Varric to stop, being quite suspicious of unfamiliar faces. He asked 3 of the guards to seize them, while sending others to find out what was going on. Next, Marcus, who had left the building by then, set the armory on fire. Some of the guards got dispersed looking for whoever was setting the fire. Lucy and Varric were surrounded. And at that point, a sorcerer came out of the middle house of the 3 lieutenants' houses and started to cast a spell. It was at that point Lucy gave the game away and decided to cast Counterspell using his last spell slot. Still not sure what that spell was, but the Counterspell was successful. And then all hell broke loose. The group started battling. Amanita summoned a mastiff, put a torch in its mouth and got it running round, setting buildings on fire. Marcus got his whip out and started whipping the sorcerer, or wizard. The wizard had banished Lucy to another realm, and Varric blinked away to make his escape. Of course, came up with a flaming sphere, started rolling it around.
It's like when you describe it like that, it really makes me think it's like an episode of DnD becomes 40k.
Why is that? Just
otherworldly travel, savage whipping,
horrendous whipping, teleportation through short spaces of unknown dimensions, and other bits and pieces.
Playing card games in hell.
Something like that. So the battle raged on. Eventually the group decided that it was time to make an escape. I think Amanita cast an ice storm and wiped some of the guards out. Varric cast fly on him and Marcus, carrying Cleo up into the sky as well. Marcus is still on the ground at the moment. Amanita shrank Lucy and then grabbed hold of him and started to fly away. So we are up in the air, apart from Marcus. What would you like to do?
Run away as fast as possible.
Amanita will just keep flying.
Oh, because Amanita's got Tiny Lucy at the minute as well, doesn't she?
Tiny Lucy in her frozen hands.
Yeah, of course we'll be retelling this as a tactical retreat. Which is certainly justified, given how badly this has gone. I'm still amazed just how quickly it flipped. From we had everything in hand to...
Yeah, to be fair, you've got the ring, or Marcus has the ring. He just needs to get away.
Shall I take control of Marcus into the session if Jim's not available?
Yeah. So I think we're actually on Marcus rather than Amanita, because Amanita picked up Lucy and started to fly, I believe. So,
Yeah, she did.
so you're picking up Marcus, are you, Cameron?
No, so I picked up. Because I double cast.
No. Are you being Marcus?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. No, yeah. I'll be Marcus.
And Amanita, are you both literally and metaphorically picking up Lucy?
Yep.
Cool. I think Charlie's due around 4:30, he said, wasn't he? Enjoying.
Yeah.
So, only for an hour or so, I guess. Cool. So, what's Marcus going to do?
I would like to hope that Marcus would hear, Varric say to him, fly away, go. So I'm hoping he would listen to that and attempt to fly up and away.
Cool.
That does sound like what he was going for.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, grudgingly going for
Grudgingly,
it.
yeah, going for it.
Actually, since my turn's quite far away, I might take this moment to quickly do the washing cycle as well.
Cool. So,
That is, I believe.
is he going to attack before he flies?
No. If I remember. Oh, what are all of his thing of? I'm not used to playing fighters, so it is.
So he's now got his rapier out, hasn't he?
I'm just trying to check. Does he have to spend a superior die to parry? Yeah, so no, he pretty much can't do anything defensive wise without spending a superiority die. So he's just gonna go up.
So we'll get an opportunity attack. But my question is he attacking before he moves?
Oh, yeah, I think he'd kill the guy that he said he was better than Marcus. I think he'd go to kill him and then leave.
Okay, so that's the guy at the bottom left.
Yeah. So he'll make his attacks against him.
Cool.
Actions, attacks, and then with the rapier, he's going to. Is that 15 hit?
No.
That's an 18 hit.
Yes.
So he'll take 11 points of damage then.
11 points of damage. So he's quite badly injured, but he's still hanging on in there. So as you move away then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards and 1 lieutenant. So opportunity attack then. So 19.
Does a 19 hit? 19 does hit.
So for 4 damage.
Yep.
So that's off the guy he's just hit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's have a look. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have so the first one's a 12, so misses. Second one, 17
misses.
17 misses, okay. 7, 16, 8, and 22.
22 hits.
22, so 9 piercing damage.
Oh, it's always a shame when your chaff characters do more damage than your sergeants.
Yeah, indeed.
And with that, I think Marcus will just swish the rapier around as he's fighting the guy, take the hits as he slowly starts to levitate up into the air and then gradually fly away. So he'll move 30 feet up, 30 feet across. So if I just get the ruler, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'd be here is where he'd move to. But I won't put him, because obviously it's an interior there, so I'll just put him beside the building or something. But he is going to be...
There's nobody in there.
Oh, okay.
And it's on fire, so the stuff that's in there is damaged now.
Alright, cool. Well, he's over that building anyway now.
Cool. So that then leads us to Lucy. who's small and in an Amanita's hand.
To be honest, I think he would just stay in Amanita's hand.
Cool. Probably recovering from the shock of the cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leads us to some veteran dudes. So, some lieutenants even. So, let me just...
I think at this moment in time, I think everyone apart from Korsk is some distance in the air.
Yep, I get that. Come on. Waiting for this to load. Doesn't seem to be wanting to. Let me go. Let me close it and reopen it. Veteran. There we go. So. He sees Varric lifting Cleo up 30 feet in the air. Pulls out his crossbow. Fires at Varric.
Oh wait, no, it's fine. I'm not bothered.
Missing miserably. And then the guy that just attacked Marcus is going to do similar to Marcus. Missing miserably. This guy's going to come out the door, see what's going on, and then try and do the same with Amanita. Sorry, just sorting my screen out. Heavy crossbow. 14. Jess.
Where's my shoot gone? 2 secs. It's just loading.
Cool.
Oh, come on. Just doesn't want to load. Ah, here we go. It's, what was it?
14.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so that's 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So then that leads us to the guards. Who effectively throwing now down to lobbing spears. You're 30 feet in the air, aren't you, Varric?
Yeah. Because, yeah, no, I'm 30 feet in the air.
2, 3. So 30. So I need to add. So using the non-Euclidean things of D&D. The center. So if I do it, so I think he can hit him. He can hit him. He can. Yeah, 4 of them there can. 5. He can't. He can't. So 5. So So 5 spears getting lobbed at you.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear, this looks nasty. So, the first one's an 11, which I'm assuming misses.
Yep.
Second one's a 13, which I'm assuming misses.
Yep.
The next one is a natural 20.
It hits.
So, that's 8 damage.
A good old barrack.
Yeah.
On natural 20s.
Alright.
The next one is a 22
It hits.
for 5 damage.
Yep.
And the final one is 5.
Misses.
Cool. So then I'll do Amanita next. So there's 4 lobbing spears at her.
Okay. Go for your best shot.
3, 4. So, first one's a 12.
Misses.
Second one's an 8, which misses. Third one's a 10, which misses. The fourth one is 21
That definitely hits.
for 3 damage.
Okay.
Cool. So you see you just kind of dart backwards and forwards. You see one just grazing. It's bleeding quite a bit, but not massively. And then how many can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 7. So 7 on Marcus then, Cameron.
That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the first one's a 10.
Misses.
The second one's an 18.
Meets it and beats it.
So that's a 4 damage.
Keep forgetting I can't do it from D&D Beyond for Marcus, so they're at 4 damage.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're putting it into roll 20, are you?
Yeah.
So 4 damage. So the next one's a miss because he got 10. The next one after that's a miss because he got 16. 23,
Hits.
which is a natural 20. So that's 8 damage.
Oh.
So, really bad place for Marcus to go unconscious. Just saying.
Yeah.
And then the final one stabs himself in the foot. Natural 1.
Nice. How does being unconscious while flying work? Does the body continue sailing through the air since I'm the one focusing on the spell, or does Marcus end up plummeting to the ground?
I would assume he's got a level of control over what he does. You've just given him the ability to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume if he falls unconscious, he falls to the ground. And as a result of taking damage, there is consequences of that, as you would normally get hit. Just similar to how you would normally get hit.
Yeah.
So is it? Yeah. Cool.
It's bloody building as well.
I know. The last time we ever see Marcus until, later on in the sessions, he comes back as a villain character, left him burning in that building, unconscious. Yeah.
That's some sort of undead.
Oh no. Civil.
Undead Avenger out for revenge.
Yeah.
Cool. So that then takes us to Cleo, I believe.
I am holding on to Cleo, so it is up to Cleo what he does from this point on.
So I think he's already cast Mass Cure Wounds, hasn't he? Or did he? He's definitely done Healing Word on Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
There was a spell cast for Varric and Lucy, I think.
I can't remember what it was, though.
Okay. Jess hasn't started her virtual camera.
Yep. I forgot to plug it in. That would be good if I actually plugged it in.
Yeah, that's my mistake. That I'm used to seeing that sometimes. Start it up, start doing intros. It's like, oh, I haven't sorted my camera out yet. So, based on his character sheet, he's got a spell slot left. That's fine. So he will cast Mass Cure Wounds. And what's the range? 60 feet. Ooh. I think he's got enough. Yeah,
Yes.
40.
Yeah, that's easy.
So it's everybody back Korsk then, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 miles away.
And fine, yeah.
And fine. Mass Cure Wounds. Did I click on it? No, I didn't. So everybody gets 21 health back.
Hey. That is very good. Alright, so this one here.
So I need to do the same on Cleo as well. So I'm just going to move you out of the way a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. It's no worries.
I can just do it. That's 21. There we go.
That was the perfect amount to bring me up to full health.
And Marcus back to life. So, we have then. So that's what Cleo's going to do, given he's being dragged along by Varric. And then that leads us to the sorcerer, or the wizard, actually.
Actually, half AP reappears as a recurring character.
So he's going to walk up a bit, keeping out the distance of Korsk's flaming sphere. I can't remember if you dispelled that or not.
It's not dispelled, but he's too far away to control it accurately, I think we said.
Yeah, we did. Didn't we? So, okay. Whoa. Okay.
I knew I was going to regret missing my shot on him.
So he's probably going to go for Marcus first, given he's in range. He gets 3 attacks with this.
Oh no.
Sorry,
I know this spell.
So he missed. He's going to go Marcus again. And misses again. And then he's going to have another go at Marcus. And misses again. So as Marcus is just kind of flying away, kind of the chimney next to, like, just below him explodes on the armory. And then next he sees the windows on the house opposite just shatter as these arcane bursts are being flung towards him. Tiles go flying up in the air with the last one. And that is that? So then that takes us to. In fact, it's probably. No, it's fine. That then takes us to Varric.
I am 30 feet above the ground. I'm going to go up another 20. So I'm 50 feet above and 40 straight force.
Okay.
Let's just get my ruler. Ooh, so it's there. Just gonna bonk.
Yeah, so the maths I'm applying here
Mhm.
is rather than the kind of Euclidean, like Pythagoras hypotenuse of a triangle. I'm using I think the rules I read somewhere are very much add the across to the up, add the run to the rise to get the distance. Just a bit weird, but shall be right. So,
Cleo needs to be moved as well.
Cleo needs to be moved as well. Cool. And are you doing anything else? Dashing or something like that? Can you dash with fly?
It just gives me a fly movement of 60, so I think I could actually, couldn't I? Because it's just your movement. I think you could use your dash action to move further. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about yeah.
Alright, I'll do that then. Yep, I'm gonna dash. So that's another 60 feet. And the ruler. So I get there. Here, I'm in a house now. That's not going to be. I'll just
Yeah, that's fine. Just leave
Yeah.
so where we know you're in the air. Cool. So that then takes us to Korsk, who is all the way over here.
Korska glances around and sees Varric coming up on hit, and Marcus as well, I reckon, in the distance, coming up on the gatehouse very quickly.
Yeah.
Do we remember what level the gate mechanism was on? Is it on the battlements, or is it on the ground floor?
It's on the battlements.
On the battlements themselves. Okay. Is that kind of this tower location?
There's a square bit between those towers that you walked under to start off with, but yeah.
Okay. So, to be clear, what Korsk's plan is he's going to jam the gate mechanism to try and stop them from pursuing.
Okay.
I'll get into detail how he's going to do that later, but just for the moment, he's good.
Because I'm assuming as soon as the bell started tolling, they shut the gate.
Yeah. Right. So, moving on to the battlements would be something like this, then, with it.
You've got to go up the stairs and then across. Yeah.
Right. So he'll start his movement. Hello. This is an ordinary dude, right?
That is just one of the ordinary ones, yeah.
So he'll end his movement by screaming rather shrilly, a covert battle cry, draw his knife and charge into contact.
Cool.
And he'll attempt a radiant green flame dagger strike.
Cool.
I think that's right. No one's nearby, so no advantage. Sorry, I'm just checking all my stats are okay before I roll this. Okay. 21.
That is... Is that the roll to hit or the damage?
Oh, that's to hit.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
Okay. And damage is 15. 8 piercing, 7 fire.
15. So, you strike him with the dagger. You hear him yelp out in pain, and then as the fire takes over, the life leaves his body, and he just slumps in a fiery mess on the floor.
I think I've got 5 foot left, so of course we'll then, after withdrawing his blade, he'll immediately jump over him and keep running on his next turn.
Okay.
I'm not going to bonus action. I need to save the spell slots. And there's no way that Kosk would know that no one's in range of the fireball now, anyway.
What's the range on the fireball, by any chance?
I think it's a bonus action to move it 30 feet, I think.
Okay, but you've got to control where to thing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 30 feet movement. If you on the fireball, if you take a bonus action to control it.
Cool. You can't quite see what's up on the next kind of thing because it's slightly raised. So then that takes... Go on.
That's the end of the go, yeah.
Cool. So that then takes us back to Manita.
Yeah, get up. My camera's going. There we go. Right, my one's down there. She is just gonna keep flying towards the gate with Lucy in her hand. So, it's 13, 30, so 60 feet.
Are you dashing as well, or are you going to do some
stuff? I'm going to dash, but in her turn, she'll probably tell Lucy to do some damage.
Okay.
Where's the measuring tool? There we go. One sec. Can you move me 60 feet towards the gate? Because my the game's decided it's just going to keep dragging the map rather than actually select the map at all. So reload it.
Dragging the map? It's weird.
It sometimes does it on Roll20 for some reason.
Oh, you mean it's scrolling?
Yeah.
So that's 60. Are you wanting to do the full 120?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So that'll get you out. Just where did I?
Yeah, the internet consensus as well is that you definitely can dash with a flying speed.
Cool.
Sorry, So you got just there by that corner. So, as you go past this tower, you know, let me just kill some of the lighting. You notice there's a guard there.
Yep.
And then I'll just get rid of some.
So are the controls like on this square or this square?
In the middle, in that square there. So in the middle. Probably at the rear of there, so probably about there.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So, did that move Lucy as well?
It looks like it did.
Yeah.
Cool. So then that means we are back with. I've got to think about the recording and keep making sure I'm tracking the camera. That then leaves us with Marcus.
So I think Marcus will also dash as well, seeing everyone kind of like zooming by essentially. I think he'll ascend like Varric did, 20 feet up, so he's 50 feet like Varric, and then dash the remainder, so 100 feet forward.
Okay.
Can't see, I need to zoom on that. So that puts him there, so. Yeah. There.
Okay. Cool. Which then leads us to Lucy. So Lucy was doing some Eldritch Blasts as you went along.
Yeah.
What's the range on his Eldritch Blasts?
Don't know. I'm trying to find out where he's put his. I think he sent me it the other day. Like last time I played him.
Character sheet. So if you look in characters under in the Discord, I think it's fairly recently you posted it.
There we go. Here we are. He hasn't taken any damage. That's alright. Change that. And yeah, Eldritch Blast. There we go. And I'll post it in the chat.
Cool. So 120 feet. So, and he gets, how many does he get? He gets a couple, does he? Two beams at 5th level. Right, so he's got 2 beams and the range is 120. So I guess the question is who do you want to hit with them?
2 seconds. The guys in the castle.
These ones?
Yeah.
Or you can do both on one if you want, but do one and then see how you do.
Yeah. Because last night I was rolling that ones and that 20s, like.
Yeah. So the first one. Sorry. So you've rolled the first one. It was 11. So that's a miss. Are you going to
miss? I'll fire at the same guy again.
Cool.
As soon as he's close. Where's it gone? It's because I'm looking on Amanita's sheet. That would help if I actually was on the right person. There we go.
That's a hit.
Hey! Right. Did it roll damage?
Yeah. It did, yeah. 13 as well.
13. So the guy goes flying off the ramparts and splats dead at the bottom.
Oh man.
Of course we'll give.
Varric was just below.
Of course we'll give a quick signal to Lucy. Like, thank you.
It's just like this tiny Lucy. Yeah.
Cool.
How long has it been?
How long has it been since you set off?
Yeah.
It's probably about an hour by now. In terms of since you actually arrived.
No, since I shrunk Lucy.
That was last
like a minute ago.
Yeah. So
seconds.
Yeah. Plenty of time left.
So that's all right because what I'll do is my next turn I'll then cast reduce again, keeping Lucy the same size.
Yeah, so
time's up.
You've got like 2 turns, I think. It's like 12 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Cool. So then that leads us to these guys. So he's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why does Varric always end up at the back where all the pressure is?
Hey, I'm flying as fast as I can, okay?
He's still in the building. Oh, actually, he might. So this guy's going to open the window and fire at Varric, I think. And miss. Rolled a 6. Creo's still not gone with Varric yet, has it? So let's fix that. How far up in the air are you? 50 feet.
I am 50 feet in the air at the minute, yeah.
Feet. Okay, that'll be more. This one? 50 feet, just in range. This one, you're in range. This one, you're in range. Oh dear. They can't see Korsk. They can probably see Marcus. So
he's also 50 feet up in the air as well.
Yeah, so these two would probably go for Marcus. This one will go for Varric, I think. Is that right? 40, 50. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot how long ranges could be in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the first one on Marcus is a natural 20 for 13 damage.
That's not alright.
Does that mean he's down?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. It's a lot of damage to take in one turn.
Yeah. Consent was not given for this damage.
The second one is a 14, which is a miss. And then the one on Varric is a 6. A miss. Yeah.
Varric still has the heavy armor on as well, so he's rocking a higher than average AC at them as well.
Cool. So that then takes us to the guards. 30 feet. So then 1, 2, 3. So what's the range on these? 60 feet with disadvantage. Right. Or 20 feet. Alright, so 1, 2. No, they're all out of range. Oh, it's got a disadvantage on Varric. Okay. Right, okay. So the first one's going to go for Varric. Which is a 6. And then these two on the ramparts are going to go for Marcus. I think both are... I think that one's with disadvantage, that one's okay. So... Given they're already kind of like quite a bit up anyway. So the first one is an 18 because he's got disadvantage. He had a natural 20 for the thingy. So 7 damage.
Yep.
And then this one directly below him is a 22 for 3 damage. So 10 in total.
Fine. So 7 and then 3. That's right.
Okay. How's he looking?
13 health left.
13 health left. Okay. So that then leads us to Cleo, who's under Varric. So let's see if he's got any spells he can do from range.
What's the fall damage again?
Is it 1d6 per 10 feet?
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I think you reduce it by a dex roll or something, which you obviously can't do if you're unconscious.
Yeah, exactly. But it wouldn't be enough to flat out kill Marcus, though, because it's 5d6, and 5d6 can't make 75, so that's fine.
I've actually got Featherfall prepared as well.
That's if you can see him, though. If you can't see him, then...
It's true. The range is actually 60 foot, so it's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
That's pretty good, actually. 60 foot's not bad. I don't like the idea of it realistically, though. Imagine, like, waiting until you're 60 feet off the ground before casting it. You know what I mean? That's so... Oh,
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, I'm comfortably... depends on how high he is relative to the ramparts. It's 45 foot from course to Marcus, and I mean, he can probably get if something happens.
it'll be fine. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, literally, this is fine.
This is fine. Like, everything's on fire. I'm enjoying my cup of tea while my house is on fire, too.
So Marcus... Sorry, so Cleo's cast Entangle. Assuming he's got the distance on that. So 50 in the air plus, yeah, fine. 40, it's fine. Because 90 feet range. So that means that strength saves. We lost Jess, have we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
temporarily, I think.
I think she's having some issues with her camera.
Okay. So we've got strength saves on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards and 1 lieutenant. So let's do the lieutenant first. So strength is a 17, so he's fine. Then the guards, so 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So, working from the top left to right, the first one meets and beats, second one gets 20, so beats it. Third one fails, fourth one fails, fifth one fails, seventh one fails. So it's just 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of them fail. Oh, no, sorry. The first one, when I said was a 17, so meets it and beats. So it's just one of them. Just the one that got a 20. So it's just this top left one that's managed to beat it. This one here.
Just.
Oh no, you can't. Nobody else can actually see what I can see.
If you're drawing the ruler stuff, I can see that.
Okay, fine. So what I've done is I've done a square that captures some of them in entangle. That's weird. I can't see it myself, but it's basically a square from there to there, and there are 6 guards and 1 veteran. So, but it's the 2 which are most advanced which have survived. So then that leads us to the sorcerer, the wizard. Sorry. Where's he at? So I think he might be out of range now. So what's his... So it's 30 feet, so... You're 50 feet in the air, aren't you, Barrack?
Was it, sorry?
You're 50 feet in the air, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, yeah, sorry.
You're like 150 away. 146 actually away. So I don't think he's got any. Yeah, it's 120 feet is arcane blasts. He's already wasted that spell slot. Cool, right. So he can't. He's moved, but he can't go over than that, which takes us to Varric.
I'm going to fly forward. To here.
Okay. So you're out. So within range of a few spears, but...
What's the concentration check again?
Constitution.
Because if I cast another spell, do I have to make a concentration check?
Only if it's another concentration spell.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, you would replace the concentration spell with another one.
Yeah.
If you get hit, you do a con check, don't you?
Mm.
What's your concentration? Is this for fly?
Yeah, because if I stop concentrating, both me and Marcus fall, and I'm holding Cleo as well. So there's 3 people who severely hurt, potentially broken legs. So I'm not going to do anything other than that. Can I take the dodge action instead of trying to fight or anything else?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or is that melee?
yeah, forget.
What was that, sorry, Wayne?
I know, any attack.
Yeah, at the start of until the start of my next turn, any attack roll made against me has a disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity throws. And I can make dexterity saving throws with it. Yeah.
Cool. What were you about to say, Sam?
I was going to say, if Varric doesn't want to concentrate on fly, Course can respond with Featherfall. The thing is, though, I don't know if he'd be able to see Marcus or whether it would make sense for them to be able to communicate that quickly.
Yeah. So where Marcus is, if he fell at the moment, there's probably a 50-50 chance he'd fall onto the battlements. So it probably wouldn't take as much damage. Cool. I'm assuming that's the end of your go? So
yeah, I'm just going to burn 4 sorcery points as well to gain back a 4th level spell slot as well.
Cool. Then Korsk.
Right. If I was to stand here, am I technically blocking this passageway? So would the guard if both of the guards come after Korsk, would they be able to do that?
They would need to force the door. So you could barrage the door. You could stand against the door basically and do a strength, contested strength roll.
Okay. If I don't do that, then they can slip through and get around behind. Okay.
Yeah.
Just have to risk them.
Although to be fair, their attention is attracted by Marcus at the moment.
Okay. That may change. So Korsk is going to run to here. He'll switch from his dagger and reach to his belt of reanimated hands.
Okay.
And he's going to call a foul insult to Dragonborn at the guard who's attacking Marcus nearest him, and throw one of the hands at him. Just spark it, throw it.
Cool.
And that will be a chill touch attack.
Cool.
12.
Is that to hit?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that might actually be... No, 16 you need. No, that's a miss.
Okay. That is the end of his go.
Cool.
He's opened the door, screamed some awful word at this poor Dragonborn, threw a hand at him, it's touched him, not gone off. It's just like, come on, man.
So, kind of Varric winces I can imagine Varric winces the Dragonborn equivalent of this.
Oh yeah, you're hearing it over the beads, aren't you?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, he's only 100 feet, what? Yeah, I guess he's like 70 feet away from you or something, but clear distance. So if you shouted it, he can probably hear. So that then leads us to Ammonite. Yes.
And Marcus is not doing well with health now. Okay. Okay.
I don't know why I've got this kind of thing of a strange twist of fate. But you're okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do take it. It all depends if Marcus can catch.
Uh-oh.
If he don't, he fucks my plans up if he doesn't. So Amanita and Lucy will fight 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Pretty much just drop a healing potion down to Marcus.
How far off the route? How far off the ground are you?
30 feet.
So he's
You're-
50 feet. So
You're
he's
tossing it up.
Oh,
tossing it
I didn't know he was he down or up?
He's
up.
up.
He's about
He's
20
up.
feet above you.
20 feet above. So she just moved 15, 25. So yeah, I'll toss it up then. See if he catches it. If it falls down, I might have a chance to catch it.
So
And
that's an athletics check, please.
For Marcus.
yeah,
Oh, is it?
Ah,
oh, I don't know why I did roll to athletics.
So Marcus, being a little bit injured, having a spear sticking out of his leg or something, flies over. He's not quite used to flying though, that's the problem, and he ends up kind of fumbling it and it goes flying down. And Korsk can hear smashing on the battlements this bottle of greater healing potion.
Oh.
Greater healing potion.
Oh.
Okay. Has it been a minute yet?
if it wasn't the crisis course, can I sit down and cry for a minute?
No. So by the next turn, I've got to
You're on about 18 seconds.
18 seconds. Okay, that's
So
all right then.
you've got
Because next turn I can then do it. Okay, I'll just heal Marcus.
Catch!
Oh,
No!
darn you, Marcus.
Marcus is actually really dexterous as well. It's his high, one of his highest.
I'm just worried because as soon as Lucy starts growing, Amanita probably won't be able to hold his weight and she'll just go.
Oh,
I mean, it depends on how fast he grows back. I mean, if it's like, quick, cast spell. But yeah, healing word then.
Cool.
If I can find the spell. There we go, Marcus. Take some health.
12.
ooh, 12's really good.
Some icy cold health.
God damn, it's the best,
Wow.
it's the best possible roll.
Yeah. 2 4s. Cool. Which then leads us to Marcus himself.
Is swapping weapons an action?
No.
No. Great. I think Marcus would pull out his crossbow and shoot the guy directly beneath him while
Okay.
moving away. So he'll take a shot first with his heavy crossbow.
Wait, so the guy's directly beneath him?
Not directly below him, like just the guy
I was
in the
going to say,
battle.
because if he dropped that potion...
Slaps it all over him.
Okay. So,
It's a 26 to hit with 11 piercing damage.
okay. So, Marcus shoots the bolt down, and it just kind of like.
Ooh.
He is dead.
As dead as is physically possible.
Do I? Oh no, I can't. It's superiority time. Marcus has no left. It's fine. He'll just move away then.
Spent them all whipping that poor wizard.
Run away! Run away!
He'll get to the map edge.
Okay, fine, cool.
Oh, no, he won't. He'll stay there. He'll stay there.
Okay, interesting. Cool. So then that takes us to Lucy.
Okay. Lucy being Lucy and always carnage is going to... can he hit him from...
Oh, he did say in chat he'll try to find a way to burn down the scone building.
Whereabouts is the scone building?
Oh god, it's unfortunately it's all the way over here now.
Miles away.
We'll
It'd probably
just
be
say,
charming somebody to go, "You don't like scones, do you? Burn the building down."
They're a symbol of the upper class.
yeah, why not? He'll try and charm the guard at the gate. Now I've got to try and find his charm spell.
I think it's a wisdom save. Is that right?
Charm person.
Oh, he rolled a 2.
He tries
No more scones.
So it's like this little guy shouting, this little tiny version of Lucy going, "You don't like scones, do you?" And it's like, "No, you're right, I don't. Yeah. You should go and burn the factory of scones." Yeah, and they call them scones instead of scone. I'm a scone man. Well, you can make sure it's scone. Sorry, same pun. Second for the second time this session. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Cool. So he's now charmed. Which then means that Lucy would probably be annoyed if anybody kills him.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah. So
And that'll be Lucy.
that'll be Lucy. Right, so we've now got these guys' turn. So I think they're 60, aren't they? They're 30, so 3. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, just get to the gate and no more.
Oh, please stop under the gate.
Like, literally, he's gonna be stopping under the gate.
Oh, is this the guy who we were supposed to steal the ring from?
No, I think he's further back. Yeah, he's like massively down the south end of the map, I think.
That would have been one way to end the proposal.
Yeah. So we just need to remember that he's on the level below. And then this one, is he going to get through? No, he's going to fall short. Probably about there.
Is the portcullis open or closed at the minute?
Good point. It is closed, so he's actually waiting at the gate. Because they closed it when the bell went off. So he's barking up orders at this guy who's about to go and burn the scones.
I just looks at him and runs to sleep.
You had a haircut?
I can't remember when it happened, but it happened at some point. Are we dead? Are we living? What's happening?
We're still alive.
Okay.
For now.
Should be good.
Anything on fire?
The scone shop is on its way to
So you've just charmed this guy here.
I don't know if
to go and set the bakery on fire.
I may have been out of slots.
You might have been what? Sorry.
I might have been out of spell slots.
Oh.
Unless I use the lipstick.
You're right.
Unless I use the lipstick.
You're getting ready to fly me down for a quick kiss. What?
Oh dear. So, for narrative's sake, because it was our mistake, let's assume it's happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down with stones.
Do I still have the lipstick then?
Let's assume you've had a very short nap. Amity has been dragging you through the air. So that's them. Can some of them actually? He's probably going to have a problem now, isn't he? So I think it's 40 plus 50. Oh, he's in range. So heavy crossbow Marcus. 16, which is a miss.
Misses. Yep, misses.
Okay. So that was that dude here. This dude here would probably be too far away, won't he? 40. No. 50 plus 50 is in range, just. Misses. Don't think there's any. Oh, this guy can get him with his disadvantage, or Amanita with disadvantage. Probably go Marcus because he's more visible. Misses. And then I swear there's another one knocking around. Oh, this guy out the window. Well, he's gonna make his way out the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think he's gonna be in range as well. Yeah, 90. So he will heavy crossbow him. This time without disadvantage. And gets an 8. So misses again. So they were off map on the screen. So that then leads us to the guards. So this guy who's now charmed. Probably stops about there.
If he's charmed, then does he still attempt to attack if I was to try and pass him?
I don't think so, because he's probably on a one-track mind trying to go and... I think he notices you. But he's got, in his mind, he's got an order to go and torch the bakery. So he's going to obey his order.
Lucy has that effect on people.
I mean, that might not be strictly how charmed works, but that's what I'm assuming.
I was going to say easy. You haven't used the lipstick yet.
Wondering how enamored someone would be if I used charmed and the lipstick.
These guys are restrained.
Double shot.
You get a vision that they just become psychotically obsessed with Lucy.
Okay. restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check. So these 5 are gonna make strength checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, fail. Meets it, fail. So one of them has lost its. So then it's that one there. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So he's there. The rest are still stuck. Cool. So then that leads us to Quigo. Probably isn't going to do anything, to be honest. I don't think he's got any useful spells left other than healing. He could have a go at healing Marcus again, but he'll probably wait till the end. The sorcerer then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 155. What's the range? Sorry, he's a wizard, isn't he? Great. Let's have a look at this. 120 feet, so I think he's still out of range. Korsk is probably out of range as well. About 20 feet up, 25, 26.
A little bit of cover from the building as well.
Yeah. So I don't think he can do anything else. So that takes us to Varric.
For sakes and purposes as well, I forgot that I had Blink activated, but I'll just say I dropped it. At the start of my turn 0, wasn't I? Do I do this? No, Varric wouldn't. I can't say I would. So, no, Varric won't do anything. He'll just stand by at the top of the map, waiting for everyone to catch up, and we'll escape together.
Cool.
I was very much contemplating using 4th level Thunder Wave at the door and blasting everyone away, but now Varric has not killed anyone here yet, and I think he'll try and stay true to that.
Cool. Korsk.
I imagine Korsk notices the charm guy and his eyes are a bit glazed over, so he'll take the opportunity to just barge past him with his shield. Walk. It's 15 feet to the mechanism.
Cool.
All right. Now, I'll just put it in the chat. He pulls out of his satchel this weird-looking creature. I'm describing this because you would see it in the camera. It has one eye with a great big iris in the center that's hungrily gazing on everything it can see. It's in a conical shell, and it's gripping with inside its own body and with insect-like appendages. This lock that seems to be forged from chitin. He takes it out, whispers a keyword in Draconic into its ear, and then jams it into the gate mechanism. The creature thinks for a minute, and it scuttles, and then the lock kind of springs out and engages itself with the chains and the gears that turn it.
Cool.
So that is a arcane lock cast.
And Dabby does he?
That's until dispelled. That's really long.
Yeah. It can be dispelled with knock, which gets rid of it immediately. But if anyone wants to try and force it with normal means, it's a difficult check. Oops. And then to end his turn, Clawsk will then. How high is the gatehouse? Can you climb over it?
What you mean in terms of?
So what I would like to do is basically use my last 15 feet to walk in this direction and jump.
It's about 25 feet up.
Okay, that would be climbing as well.
Is
there an open window anywhere? Or like crenellation?
So it's outdoors. It's outdoors, and it's basically a rope. Just done is locked like cogs and a rope, kind of winch type of thing. But effectively, it's just like battlements. So you get the kind of bits where it's like 3 bricks high, and then it's back down low, and then 3 bricks high.
Okay, yeah. So you can climb out through one of the lower sections and jump.
Yeah. So it's still like 25 feet. But so you'd need to do an because the 3 bricks high is only probably about that, like it literally like half a foot maybe.
Okay.
So you'd need to do a. Lucy really wants to poke the eye. You'd need to do an athletics check.
Right.
See if you can kind of like roll out of it.
Okay, and if I fail, is that just
acrobatics? Sorry, not
acrobatics. Is that the landing, or just making it out of the gap?
That's the landing.
Oh, okay. The landing's not a problem. So Clawsk, after jamming the creature into the mechanism, he turns and leaps, arms spread-eagled, off of the battlements to this position, and as he does so, he's going to cast Featherfall as a reaction.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. Flip selection.
So you're just going to land, basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I am officially out of spell slots.
Cool. So
And
you're
that's-
down.
And that's the end of the turn, yeah.
Cool. So then that leads us to, and I'm using the wrong mouse. That
Okie dokie. I am going to, seeing as Lucy's starting to resize again, she will cast Reduce again.
We're going to find a potion that will make Lucy permanently tiny. And it will be grand.
He does not like being manhandled.
Or no.
you always put him in the hat of shiny things.
I could do.
Then again, he'd probably thieve some of the shiny things.
That is
It's
a
more the fact
question
I'll
I
probably
have for
kill
you,
him.
Wayne, but I'll send that later.
Cool. So that's fine. And are you moving?
Yes, I will be moving. Oop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hi, Barrack.
And then
that'll
we
be it.
have. That takes us to Marcus. I'll move
So-
Lucy as well, so he's still with you.
Seeing as Marcus was trying to stay there so he would grab Korsk and then pick him up and fly away. But I didn't communicate that, so it's fine. So Marcus will swoop down, pick up Korsk, and then bonus action dash to fly away. And we will move up. So we're lower, we're close to the ground now. We'll only be like, how far is that? How far can I say? That's 30 feet, so we could go down 50, and then grab Korsk, fly 10 more up, back up, and then that's 30, up another 20, and then forward 30, so we're back up to being about 40 feet in the air, I think. If I've done the math right, that's 40 feet in the air and 30 foot forward.
So, the door is locked. None of the guards are getting out for a while, and you are clear of the building. So, you head away from the barracks in the Fist. For the moment, the bell that had been tolling for the fire has ceased to toll. You are relatively safe to pass through the gate out of the Fist. So as time progresses, you can kind of feel, you can kind of hear activity, running, shouting, but you're kind of clear from it. You can hear activity of kind of military people going beyond. A kind of mixture of two things. One, like people rushing to bring water to put the fires out, but then also kind of battalions and stuff gathering to hunt out the terrorists that have torched the barracks.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Six or five new names just got added to the Dragonborn Army hit list.
Well, they don't know who I was. They don't know who Lucy was.
Everybody else became visible after a while.
There were about 20 soldiers in that courtyard watching us. Even if they don't know our names, they'll have descriptions.
I had my mask all the way down.
A tiny Lucy will break up and just go,
So does that mean that only I can get the boat back?
We might have a harder time getting the boat back now.
Depends. Do you still want to use official channels?
I've always said just steal it back.
Well, that was the plan, but we still need to forge the documents that'll let us steal it back.
It's needed some helium, Charlie.
Yes.
What even happened back there?
That was a mess. What that was.
I saw you get pulled over, but the timing on the fire. It is what it is, I guess. In any event, we need to go to ground right now. I'm pretty sure they'll be circulating our descriptions soon.
Yeah, for sure. So I recommend we head to the Dragon's Claws. I'll get changed out of this. Get my normal clothes back on. Lucy, these are for you. This armor is now yours. You can keep that. Don't take it out while we're here. I don't want it, or I don't think anyone should see it.
Okay.
I'm still tiny. I don't know if I'd be able to carry it, but okay.
We'll stuff it back into the pants when you become big again.
Okay.
Derek, I just don't know how long we can stay there. If they got a good glimpse of me and Amanita, there aren't very many fairies or, as we've found out, kobolds wandering through the city.
There's enough of your kind through here to make it at least a little bit difficult. And with Amanita, she can just shrink down and hide away. It's fine.
But we want to find them. We don't want them found by the authorities in our place.
No, but it wasn't a group of kobolds that attacked the thing. They'll probably just question your family or whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What kind of justice they gave to your platoon, then?
That was different. Really
I don't know
different.
about you guys, but I really need to get back to the ground. I can't. Lucy's starting to get heavy.
Yeah. It just we'll hide in the alleyway over there or something.
Incidentally, I apologise for my language back there, Varric.
Lucy hears Amanita say then, just how dare.
So, could Amanita do a perception check, please?
Or where'd you even learn that word, actually? That's something we need to talk about later, and never say it again, please.
Could Charlie do could Lucy do a,
Yeah, there were.
Oh, a sleight of hand.
You find Lucy trying to
pat you on the head.
A blatant attempt to try and pull your hood down.
Oh, she hasn't got a hood on. She actually hasn't got a cape on.
Oh.
We all see Amanita then.
Lucy would
It's just
ask,
whether you guys were looking.
Frosty.
Lucy was shivering in your hands. He was looking. What would he see?
Okie dokie. Right. Are we landing?
Yeah.
Is that as we land?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so many channels. It's like so hot.
And I will say a thing is going to happen because Lucy rolled a 9. So Lucy turns around and sees this and gets a fright and thinks that he's been captured by something and shoots 2 eldritch blasts at Amanita while they're flying and he is tiny.
Alright.
Wow.
Clear from the hand.
Retcon. What's your AC?
13.
Rough damage?
Oh no. So that would be 23 force damage.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Is this where we find out you're out and plummeting to the ground?
Makes the Thunderwave instinct look like a minor scratch.
How much damage have I taken?
23.
23.
And also, how high up are we? Because I'm assuming I'm about to fall as a tiny tiefling or dragonborn, whatever, still at.
30 feet off the ground.
Right. So how much damage am I taking again?
23.
That's alright, I've got 33, so...
Ooh, how
I've
much
got
fall
10 health. Oh,
how much fall
Amanita just...
damage do I take?
It depends if she lets go of you. I'm assuming she does.
I don't know why it won't flip. Why won't it flip? See if I'll try and post it, but it might go wonky. It just doesn't want to... My computer doesn't want to work today. No, it's going to be a pain in the butt.
I'd say try a strength. A athletics check, please, Amanita.
This shocks her on.
So as you get hit by the 2 Eldritch blasts, Lucy goes flying through the air.
And with that, Marwan loses concentration and Lucy gets big. Oh my god. Oh.
So 30 feet in the air then. Oh, why am I doing D10? It's not D10, it's D6. 3D6. 10 damage. So you fly through the air and you fall through the seaweed roof on somebody's house or a shop, landing in a barrel of apples. The shop is deserted because it's late at night. The apples are falling all over the place because the barrel is just, upon the force, has just split. There's apples rolling all over the floor.
And with that, I mean, he's just like flies over Lucy and goes, "Why did you do that, Lucy?"
Face!
And what of it?
Who are you?
She kind of just like partly gets the up with you, but it's just like brushes it off. Just goes, "Are you coming?" And she'll hold her hand out to you.
Okay. Lucy's confused, but he'll grab the hand.
I'll explain on the way.
Okay. Sorry about hitting you in the face.
It's fine. Just don't do it again.
Like, ever?
Yeah.
To anyone?
No. Just
Oh.
not me.
Oh, right. Okay. Also, your voice has changed. What's going on?
I'll explain later over some drinks, okay?
Is this because I like to play dress up?
I mean, you do like to dress up. Anyway, we better get going before we get caught anywhere.
Okay.
So,
As we meet up with the others, I'll just turn like in mouth to Varric and Marcus, and of course, Amanita's gone posh.
Oh my god.
So, also, Lucy, you notice that the chill of Amanita's fingers that you had, or you assumed it was from her hands, hasn't gone away, even though you're not touching her anymore. You've got this kind of lasting chill down your spine and around your torso, as though whatever's affecting her has had a mild effect on you.
Okay, he thinks twice about casting Great Bonfire on his feet and just wraps himself a bit tighter in his cloak.
Okay. You don't feel fluey, you just feel unnaturally cold. But it's that sort of, it's like in the middle of summer and you've got flu type of feeling, in terms of, I feel really cold. No, I shouldn't be because it's really hot outside. Although it is night and it is a bit cooler in the desert, but you feel odd.
Okay.
So, you're in the cup. Where are you headed?
Once we land, I'll put Cleo down and Marcus will put Korsk down. I'll find a quick alleyway to duck into to undress, get my natural clothes back on, just take the armor off kind of thingy, and then beckon Lucy over, shove it in his pants.
Cool. As you're getting changed, horns sound from out the fist, and you hear in numerous places which you recognize as being on the gate to the cup, the north gate, and you can hear others in the distance replies, and you hear shouting to guardhouses and things as though something's going on outside by the gates.
No, it's not going to seal a saying.
I do believe that might be the case.
We don't have any more resources. We need to get out of here soon.
Yeah. Is Amanita part of the group, or is she hiding away from the group at the minute?
She'll probably walk back as you say that with Lucy.
So I hand Lucy stuff and then look across at Amanita. Obviously, I have not seen the picture, so. But yeah, I'm sure I'll have a very similar reaction to what Lucy had. Not attacking Amanita.
Melissa, what happened back there? Did the wizard curse you or something?
No. I'll explain later. We have no time.
Okay. As long as you can keep up, right? You can do that, right?
Of course I can. If Lucy stops Eldridge blasting me in the face.
You did what, Lucy?
I got scared.
Eldritch blast to the face.
Just as she says that, she kind of stares. Lucy. Angry eyes. Her eyes are black.
Well, no coffee for you this next morning, Lucy.
I don't drink the stuff.
I don't think Lucy should ever be allowed to drink the stuff.
Oh, we saw what happened to not Amanita, with Pepe. Definitely shouldn't be me giving it. No. And Lucy's just reading a book frantically, going through pages.
Right, well, let's try and find somewhere to hide and maybe scout out one of the gates to hopefully see it not being closed.
Lucy, if we get stopped at the gates, do you think we can pull the same act as we did this afternoon?
Where we got into a fight with the army?
He whispers to you. I'll put that in a private message.
Will Varric hit me?
Very possibly, but anything he's going to do is a lot less worse than what the guards will do if they catch us.
Okay.
And I think you know what it is, so I won't bother with the message.
Yep.
So
with that, Lucy turns into Varric's mother. And braces himself to get hit.
See, why are you acting as my mom again?
They told me to.
This may save us in getting through the gates. We tried it
when
before.
I'm here. This may have been fine when I wasn't part of the group, but I don't know if you understand the social dynamic that this picture has at the minute.
Oh, you still got the potion I gave you.
I mean, yeah, but.
And with that, Lucy then, without looking, still wincing, just says, well, your other option is getting into the pants. As his mother.
Orc off the bottle, straight on that.
Yes, please do.
So you turn
Or I could have shrunk you like I did with Lucy and carried you.
Yeah.
Lucy turns to Amanita and say, why can't you have a conversation with a female mushroom?
Wait, what?
Why can't you have a conversation with a female mushroom?
What do you... What?
Kolska's taken in with the image of Varric's mother saying something that doesn't seem to make any sense.
And he's still looking into this book and just says, because Shitake too much.
Is now really the time, Lucy?
Oh, now you use the
Sorry.
joke book I gave you?
I've used it all the time. And he puts the book away.
Just don't do that with the guards. I think Varric's mother holding a joke book of woodland creatures is not going to help the image we're putting across.
Yes, they're not fun guys.
Come on, Cleo. There was no need for that run there.
Go to mushroom pun.
Right. Well, I've only got 10 minutes on this particular getup, so we better get to that gate and get through it.
So, who have you taken the form of, Varric?
I have taken. So, would I remember any other like official military dragonborn that might still be in service?
What sort of rank are you after?
Not something that would report someone I know would report directly to my mother, essentially, as if I would be accompanying her to elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, she probably had a few kind of right-hand men at the time that you remember. You probably don't know if they're still around, taking an educated guess, I would assume.
I'll have to wing it, I'm afraid. I'm pulling the right-hand man outfit out. It's on, and we'll straight to the gate.
Okay.
Actually, does anyone have a disguise kit? Or does everyone have a disguise kit? Because we need to make sure that Marcus and Cleo over here don't get recognized via descriptions and Korsk as well, actually.
Not really my specialty. It's more...
I have one in my pants. I have at least one in my pants. Yes, I have one in my pants.
Oh, I don't know if we...
have any. Sorry.
Does anyone still have any potions of changing, or?
I've got the disguise kit if you want it.
I don't think we got enough time with everything that's going on.
We just need to get through.
We could hide one in my pants and one in Amanita's hair for at least 10 minutes.
Amanita, do you happen to have another use of shrinking magic?
Yes.
Would it be okay if I travel with you?
As long as you don't eldritch blast me in the face.
No capacity for doing so, thankfully. Sorry, Lucy, the pants won't be necessary. I'm going with Amanita.
Nobody wants to get in the pants.
I wonder why.
So how's Amanita get? Is Amanita just going to fly over?
She will put her cloak on.
I think as long as we're all together with my mother, we should be allowed access through as if we were escorting her. I hope.
Interesting.
Someone's got to get in the pants, though. I would recommend Marcus perhaps go in the pants. I know he really doesn't want to, though, but I really think he should.
How is Marcus feeling right now?
Health-wise, if I remember correctly, he had 25 hit points left. Or thereabouts.
I'm just double checking to see if it... No, it's not Constitution. It's not a concentrating spell. And it lasts for 1 minute. How far are we from the gate?
Probably a few hundred meters.
I've got an idea. And she'll fly over to calls, also very cool, making sure Marcus can't hear, and she'll go, he's a bit low health. I can put him to sleep. Shove him in the pants. He won't know the difference.
I guess that might work, but I can't see he'll be happy about it.
It'll do his pride some good, I'm sure.
I don't
Once
think
you
it
don't
will.
know, can't hurt him. He'll be in and out of them pants before you know it.
Well, he's got to be out in 10 minutes, otherwise he's not going to be awake when we get him out.
Exactly.
Hearing this, Lucy will come over and just say, "He will punch me."
That's a sacrifice I'm willing to take, Lucy.
I'll stick him in my hat then.
He will still punch me. He'll think it's my idea.
No, he'll wake up next to me and punch me. I'd say that's measurably worse. No offense, Lucy.
Lucy doesn't know what to say to that.
Well, unless you've got any other ideas.
So by this point, you can hear a patrol heading your way.
Ooh, right. I'm going to knock Marcus out and put him in pants. Shrink horse down and hold him in your hand. And what I'm going to do with you, Lucy, can you change yourself at the minute?
I'm dressed as your mum.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's fine. I hate this so much.
Don't worry, sweetie. We'll get through this.
Don't, please.
I would suggest you don't call barracks sweetie. Everybody knows about her relationship with her son.
Yep.
What
would be a good term for you then from your mother?
Well, I am your right-hand man, and insert name from Wayne here.
Korash.
I am your right-hand man, or former right-hand man, Korash. I don't know if I still am around, but I can only hope, so we'll try this.
You done?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go. And
better now than later.
without Marcus looking, Amanita will throw us.
So, Marcus, how did that house catch on fire exactly?
There we go.
There was a few lit candles when I went in there.
Why did it run? Oh.
Maybe one of them happened to fall on the floor.
Oh!
That's very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, and then Course just steps out of the way as he falls over. Sleepy like a baby.
Lucy will just ask, were we supposed to catch him?
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh yeah, just face planted into the curb.
I seem to be having more luck in this form.
So you can hear him gently snoring. Even though his face is a bit battered from face planting on the cobblestones.
Amanita's like trying to drag him. Are you guys going to help or what?
Yeah, Lucy, open up your pants and I hate this image.
I thought he was going in the hat.
I was under the impression he was going in the pants.
Pants or hat. Either way.
Varric saying that, Lucy, as his mother, whips open his pants to put Marcus in.
Stuffing him in.
Proper bloomers. Granny bloomers.
Oh god, if this plan goes wrong.
Is anyone good at keeping time? 10 minutes.
I'll keep an eye on the time.
I mean, you could always put him around the back, so it's like if he needs to poke his head out, it's like the cloak can cover him.
So I'll put Marcus up to his neck, just with his unconscious head sticking out of the pants. And then just whatever garment I'm wearing over the top of his face. Let's hope he doesn't wake up.
Cool.
Okay.
I do like to imagine that every now and again all I hear from him is, God damn it, Lucy.
I just imagine as you're walking, it's just going...
It's like now that we've scarred Jim for life.
Yeah.
Of course. Alright, Amity, it's a painful part.
So, I'm assuming you head out and start walking purposefully towards the gate.
Yep.
As we get towards the gate, I will, last minute, I would reduce Kursk and put him in my hand.
Well, I assume you will do it as you see the guard patrol walking in your direction. So you put him in your pocket. Or your hat, either.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, the guard, the lieutenant of the guard who sees the big boss heading towards him, her right-hand man, and a bunch of what looks like mercenaries, approaches. Mom, the barracks were attacked. We're not sure where they came from, but seemed to be a bunch of crag dwarves and some mercenaries, including a kobold. I believe the kobolds have been doing some work for us, so perhaps they've changed their allegiance.
This is truly worrying. What news do you have?
Unfortunately, they got away. Lieutenant Tazrash was commanding the operation to retrieve them, as he was commanding the barracks as at the time of the incursion.
Well, responsibility falls to him then.
Indeed. But we are trying our damnedest, and we will capture them at some stage or another. We are in lockdown at the moment. Well, the gates are sealed.
All the gates?
Indeed.
Good. Now, I don't believe we have any more questions. Continue your patrol.
Yes, ma'am. And he starts issuing orders for people to head down.
Guys, how freaked out would they be if they thought the Varric's mum had a head, in her pants?
Shut up, man! Shut up!
As you head away, is it Karash I called?
Yep.
He just turns. Looks as though he's about to say something as he looks at Varric. Shakes his head and then continues on with his business.
I think that's a sign we need to push on to the gate.
Then let's go. As quick as we can.
So, you reach the gates. You approach the gate and you can see there's about 10 guards blocking the way the gate is sealed. Sorry, Jess, were you about to say something?
No, she just said, she just nodded and agreed.
The officer in charge of the gate seems a little bit uncomfortable when he sees Varric's mother approach. Mom? The gate is sealed, unfortunately, Mom.
What?
I have orders, Mom. We're in lockdown, Mom.
Yes, but what are your orders?
To keep the gate sealed to whoever requests passage.
Have I done so?
No, Mom.
So you are denying me passage even though I haven't asked for passage?
Yes, Mom. I mean, no, Mom.
Are you alright, God?
A little bit on edge, Mom. To be
And
honest.
why is that?
Terrorists, Mom.
Right. Yes, terrorists, they are a scary thing. Almost as scary as impugning your commanders or superiors from what they're trying to do.
Yes, Mom. I mean, no, Mom. Yes, Mom. I agree,
Now,
Mom.
Instead of that, maybe you could help me with my current task.
Of course, Mom.
Open the gate.
Do a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Natural 20. That do.
Of course, Mom. Straight away, Mom.
And as we walk through, I guess I'll just look to him and continue with your duties,
Okay, Mom.
and we will all be safe.
And, Mom, Sergeant Crash,
Yes.
no mean to cause offence, sir, but why are you in your old uniform? Your lieutenant's uniform?
Guard, what we do in our private time is none of your business. Now back to your duties.
Don't try and take the wrong idea, boy. I was trying to live out my glory days. If you'll excuse me, we've got important business to attend.
Do a persuasion check.
Oh. Persuasion. Oh.
A nice day, Mom. Sergeant. And he orders the guards to open the gate.
Just realised we're turning Varric's mother's reputation into Catherine the Great. We really are.
As you leave, he turns to one of his soldiers, whispers in his ear, and sends him off back from where you came.
Well, I guess we're not coming back this way.
Nope.
The gate is closed.
We should have played it off as a sexual relationship, I told you.
My mother is remarried, and I'm positive it's not to this guy.
Well, people in charge are always playing away.
My mother takes her relationships quite seriously.
Oh, she's not going to tell her son, is she?
No, I guess not.
Yeah, I have to agree with Lucy.
From my understanding, I think you would,
Says Amanita's hair.
Of course, hidden in it on the shoulder. I would have thought that if she was going to have some sort of relationship, it would be to further her position. Marrying down, I don't think is her style. Is what I would understand from the mission. Just she would be looking to.
I didn't do anything.
That's the police company. Cleo just called your mum a gold digger. I'm just saying, if you ever want to hit someone...
I wouldn't say that. I would just say that she's looking to strengthen ties and establish her position.
And unfortunately, Cleo is correct. That is exactly what my mother is doing. Anyway, we need to get out of here as fast as possible.
Agreed. I can't hold this spell for much longer.
You make your way. You're in the shield now. It will be another probably 20 minutes 15 minutes by the time you get to the next gate.
By then, Amanita would have put Course back on the floor and you would have...
And my appearance drops.
So I'm popular now from this mission, is what I understand.
Yep, and your kinsman.
Oh, you got your family in trouble.
It wasn't my fault. That was...
It's alright, Course. We'll get it sorted, don't worry.
I'm just saying, I didn't start the fires. Somebody else did, wasn't me.
Amanita kind of looks over, just like... Well, it technically wasn't me. I did send a dog around to cause the fires.
Yeah, Marcus had a story about that.
She will look at Marcus and just be like, "You've got something to say?"
Guess we'll just have to ask some questions of him once he wakes up. And bashes him on the side of the head when he's unconscious.
Wait, have we taken him out of the pants yet?
Lucy flaps up the dress to just show a sleeping head of Marcus just hanging out of whatever pants he has on.
I think you need to air your smalls a little bit, Luke. Let some air in.
Yeah, just maybe not in public. In any event, I'm not so much concerned for myself. I can keep preparing disguise potions, potions of transformation, and so which will allow me to continue walking around the city with you freely. What I'm concerned about is they'll go after my kinsman.
Yeah,
well, that's pretty much guaranteed at this point.
I don't think they'll do anything radical, but unless they find the one they're looking for, I reckon they might try and hold one of your family responsible. So there is that. But
do you guys all look alike? I mean, your family.
There are resemblances, but we don't look all exactly the same. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
The thing is, they may well recognize my description, which could, depending on how they react to that, could make finding them a whole lot harder.
And Varric, how racist are Dragonborn?
Wayne, how racist are Dragonborn?
Well, you've heard them talk about human. You heard Tazrash talk about human sympathizers, even though they're not at war with humans. They obviously think that it's them against the world. In certain, in at least in the higher echelon of the military.
I think we may need to expedite finding my family then. I can't have them endangered on my behalf.
Yeah, well, let's sort ourselves out first, and we can worry about your family what comes next.
Yes, agreed. I need a bit of a rest. I think we all need a rest after that.
If we
Yeah,
can get there.
I could do with a nap.
Hell, I've done enough to them already, but sure. We can't rush into this.
Yeah, we definitely can't. I don't think we're gonna get through the next gate. And Lucy, you can jump to the disguise of my mother now.
Lucy sticks his hands in his pants and pulls out lipstick with a questioning look.
No, absolutely not.
Fine, puts it back.
The lip balm of love.
That's what it's called in my inventory now.
So how are we going to get out of this space then?
I don't know.
In a pinch, I've got one more potion I could use for myself or one other person. I would prefer not to do that, if at all possible.
If we've got room, I can make it really dark. Like, if we have a way of actually getting through.
That's the problem. If they've sealed the gates, we'll need to climb over the battlements.
If we were in the cup, I would have suggested perhaps having a rest, but now we're in the shield. There's military everywhere.
I have one more trick that might work for getting one person over the wall. Perhaps I could go with Amanita in this case, since she can also fly.
Does that mean everyone's going in the pants? Are we having a pants party?
Everyone could go in the hat and Amanita could fly.
Why does nobody want to go in the pants?
I'm going
They
to
could
put
go
a
in
suggestion on this.
Actually, no, Lucy can't. Lucy can't.
You would need to take your pants off though, Lucy.
In public.
Amanita would need to carry your bag.
As Barrack's mom, Lucy starts taking off his pants.
No,
Jump in the disguise, Lucy.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Looks like himself again.
You get some random Mom, there are restrooms just down the way.
Mind your business.
Use them. You don't need to go in the street.
Mind your business and continue.
Orsk is definitely putting his hood up if there are people about.
Barrack is nowhere to be seen when this scene occurs.
So, are we all going in the hat?
2 seconds. Lucy needs to see if he's going to even think about that.
Because the thing is, Lucy could. One option if Lucy's going to do a darkness is Korsk has a flight elixir left. So you could do darkness and then go over the ramparts with Amanita.
I'd like to try and avoid drawing as much attention to us as possible. Darkness would be great, but it also gives away where we're going. So if we activate it, they know we're at least here or trying to get over the wall.
I can
Sure.
do a pass without trace.
That would work.
That also would work.
And if I can sleep for an hour, or rest at least, I can make us all invisible.
There's no time for resting, I think, right now. We're just going to have to risk going over the ramparts. If you don't have the magic to keep up with Amanita, I have a basic potion that will help on that account. It's nowhere near as good as Amanita's powers of flight, but it will get you through.
Oh, I can cast fly again. I sorted myself out. I can make myself and some other person fly.
That would work too.
There's the
Good
the
thinking
sort
ahead,
of
Varric.
points you brought back. This is sorcery points you brought back.
So I bought back my 4th level spell slot, so I have and I've taken the heavy armor off, so I am back down to my AC of 16. Just trying to find my plate armor.
Is it safer to go in the hat, or could Korsk use his flight potion to fly along with them when they do the pass without trace.
You're pretty good at stealthing it, aren't you, Korsk?
Yeah, got some
So it might be
rudimentary training.
So it might be good if you stick around and stay and someone else gets in the hat in your place.
Sounds good. Marcus and Lucy then.
Well, Lucy.
Small question. Will my pants explode if I get into the hat?
If you keep them on.
This is Lucy asking, rather than Charlie.
So you will. So I think you will cause some sort of interdimensional rift to rip this plane apart. I would not recommend.
Would I lose my stuff?
Yes.
Okay, Amanita, you're going to have to carry the pants. Or the bag. That is the pants.
Okay, I'll stick it in my other bag.
I guess we're going in the hat?
When's the last time Lucy had a bath or a shower?
Not too long ago.
It was literally
Remember,
just before
he jumped out the window, washed himself in the horse trough. I'm sure he washed recently.
It was just before we went into the barracks.
Okay.
Did he empty his pants from the swamp water?
Swamp water?
When you went to go grab that basket out of the water,
Oh, yeah, no, I did. Remember, I was holding and just dipping it out.
I know you had a bath, but I couldn't remember if you poured the water.
Yeah. Oh, that was it, yeah. I had the thing.
So, cool. So, Sam, on the flight elixir is 10 foot for 10 minutes comment you put in the chat. Is that, you can only go up to 10 feet?
Yeah, maximum flight speed.
Oh, maximum flight speed, so you can go whatever height you want.
Oh, yeah, that's the way I understand it anyway. It's basically like a very weak levitation effect.
I'm just thinking, the walls themselves are probably like 15, 20. So
yeah, it'll be a long time he takes to get over, but he will get over.
Cool.
So just to remind Amanita that when Lucy hands you the bag, there is a Marcus head sticking out of it, still unconscious.
So, who's getting in the hat? Lucy? I would recommend Leo gets in the hat as well.
it's not normally my bag, but okay.
And then I can make myself and Korsk fly. Amanita can already fly. And if Amanita casts Pass Without a Trace, we should be fine.
Do you definitely want to use your own magic for this? Or do you think we can make it if I use a flight elixir?
My flight speed is 60 feet. So telling you that from the flight spell, we'd get across much faster if we used my magic instead.
Very well.
Right. And Amanita will flip her hat and allow you guys to step into it.
Lucy will just hold his nose and jump in.
Don't you dare go making a mess of my hat.
And as he goes down, all you hear is, "Too late!"
It's a clanging of glass as he hits all the potions.
Why is there so many swords?
Is that the sound? It's the sound you get when you drop a bottle into the big recycle bin.
I'm okay. Ooh, shiny.
Cool. So are we a go then? So who's flying?
Myself, Korsk,
Varric.
and Amity.
Varric still disguised, or
So that's dropped. So I've got my hood up, and I am gonna try and stealth my way through.
Are we ready for this?
Okay. Pass without trace is like a bonus, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ready to roll when you're up.
She will cast it.
I will cast.
And the disco ball inside there and just having a party.
Holding his breath, go.
oh. So could Amanita, Korsk, and Varric all do a stealth check with +10?
Oh.
27.
Nice.
28, that's not bad.
I swear I'm never going to get used to this. Cole says as he kind of like very unstably flies through the air. It's like he's standing like he's ready to fall and take the impact.
So I'm assuming you're quite a way away from the gates. You're probably about there in the shield.
Yeah, so we just go up the wall then instead.
So you all lift up, head over the ramparts. You can see guards lining pretty much all of the. You've come up between an alleyway. None of them seem to notice what's going on overhead. Again, round the other side, there are guards on the side. None of them seem to notice. You move 2 or 3 streets into port side before touching down in an alleyway. You don't actually notice anybody in the way, but you see but actually when you land, you notice that in amongst a load of like rubbish and debris and stuff is an old dragon board with what looks like a bottle of whiskey 3/4 away empty. He kind of sees you guys land, looks at his bottle, looks at Korsk especially. But I've been done. Seen about everything. I've never seen a kobold fly. How have they put into this? And he kind of starts shaking the bottle, but he's then even more confused because the contents of the bottle are frozen.
They're frozen.
He then immediately gets up and runs out of the alleyway, stumbling, hitting into a wall, and then falls flat on his face at the end of the alleyway before getting up and just running in fear.
That's probably not a good sign.
Well, what harm can one drunk do? Let's get back to the Dragon's Claws before anyone comes looking.
Yep.
Have our, just out of curiosity, have our water bottles frozen as well?
Yes.
Amanita, did you freeze this stuff?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I think if I did, you would see it.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. It's probably not a good sign that all this stuff is frozen, so we should mosey on out of here.
What's wrong with a bit of cold?
It's not natural to these lands, if you know what I mean. This is sandy country, so it's not meant to be like that here.
I think it is strange that they're frozen, but I suggest we move on and let it go for now.
Agreed. Shall
Ooh.
I get Lucy out the hat? Or shall I give him a little shake? As you like, what was that?
Go for it, by all means. I'm sure he deserves it after impersonating my mother after what I can only assume is a whole day.
Yeah, I mean, perfectly justified.
Be my guest, and she holds the hat out to you, and she then grabs Lucy's pants, takes Marcus out, and then starts rummaging through Lucy's pants.
Just don't shake him too hard, right? For my sake.
I shake him violently.
Barrack, why?
Just holding like the end of the cap closed, shaking it. And then pulling it.
You find Lucy's quite close to the edge of the hat already. When it's being shaken, he's kind of flapping. He's fallen out and he's flapping from side to side, grabbing on for dear life.
Can I ask, is the hat soundproof?
Probably not, no.
It's in a different dimension, so I'd say it
Now,
would be
did I hear Korsk tell Varric that he was entirely justified in taking out his frustrations about Lucy being dressed as his mum?
I would say you didn't hear that. You did hear the bit about don't shake him too much for my sake.
Okay. If Lucy had heard that, you'd be put on the list.
Uh-oh.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm guessing as Lucy does come out, he sees Amanita going through the pants. He will run quickly over, snatch it out of her hands and put them back in his pants.
So,
There's sharp things in there.
I know there's sharp things in there. I just felt them.
Fact, are you okay, Lucy? Please, give me a sign.
Yeah, I'm fine. I wasn't looking around in there.
We had a bit of turbulence when we were flying through the air, so, sorry about that.
You didn't make a mess of my hat, did you?
Wayne, did I make a mess of her hat?
not particularly, I don't think. I mean, you would have noticed that it was quite tidy inside and lots of kind of plants and books inside and lots of shiny things, but it's like random stuff like spoons and forks, and basically she seems to be a bit of a cutlery. But there's like shiny rocks and things like that in there as well. That aren't really worth much. You would notice that what confuses you is probably the presence of the plants, because you would assume that they would need constant air or some sort of airing.
How did you get plants in there?
I'm pretty sure there's plants that. I don't know.
Because like I put living things in my pants, they die after a while.
I think there would be like, you get the plants in a bottle and it's like sealed, and it's like it's probably one of them type ones where it creates its own air within the bottle.
Biome.
Right. Remember what happened to Darren Jr.?
Talking about that, where is he?
Do I have him? Then he's in my backpack. Oh, he was with me. Ooh.
I don't think we did talk about Varric Jr. Only that he miraculously revived after. Only he miraculously revived after blessings from above. Yes.
How long was I in Amanita's hat?
A couple of minutes.
Okay, that's fine. So I think it's 10 minutes for one creature, but there was 4, maybe 5. So I only would have been able to last, I think, 3 minutes.
I'll assume 5.
Cool. Then they are fine. They are alive.
Cool. So again, as you're working your way through Portside, you notice quite a military presence. You manage to sneak down the back streets and find yourself back to the Dragon's Claws.
Does it look just the same as usual, or is it busy?
So, given it's like 4 in the morning, well, actually, it's probably more like 5 in the morning. It is deserted. You let yourself in. The bar is empty. And the shutters are down on the actual bar itself.
Wonder if there's a curfew.
I probably will be going forward.
I would guess the landlady is in bed. Just breakfast to make after all.
Okay, that's better. All right, tiptoe up the stairs then.
Barracks, mother.
Sorry, Charlie, you glitched out a little bit then.
Yeah. Quick question: should I still look like Varric's mother?
No.
Probably not.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I shall change back into myself.
Lucy, can you help me resuscitate Marcus?
We'll take out the rancid crab legs.
I need some.
Smelling salts. It works. It worked on Amanita.
So while Lucy does that, Course will start stamping on his chest.
Oh, on Marcus's chair.
That might hurt him a bit.
Marcus sits up going, oh, what's a smell?
No, back with us.
Somebody fart.
What happened? Are we back in the Dragon's Claws?
The wizard must have put a lingering curse on you. We had to carry you the rest of the way, past the cup and the shield.
Yeah, he knocked you out and then he froze us so we couldn't catch you when you fell.
You needed another whipping.
You certainly gave him a good one of those. And of course we'll clap him on the shoulder.
Oh, which reminds me. He goes into his pocket, pulls out the ring, found this all the way, and gives it to Varric.
Of course, while he was pulling out the whip.
That reminds me, and pulls out the whip.
You already had it.
Thanks, Marcus. Thanks for the ring. I appreciate that. I'll make sure this never sees anyone in this country ever again. I can stuff it to my coat pocket. Pretty sharp.
Bit of an odd choice for an engagement ring, mind.
It does look a bit strange.
Not that I'm an expert, but I would have expected something a little bit more flashy.
Well, you did burn down his house, so I'm sure if there were any other rings in that area, they're probably gone.
I tried to find some, there was none.
He was a racist fucker anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm heading to bed.
Yeah, but we have things to discuss.
In the morning. Well, it is morning.
Yeah. So there you go. Good morning.
In the afternoon, let's say.
I have to agree with Cleo on this one. Although I'm interested in hearing what Amanita has to say.
Hopefully I should be back to my normal self.
I think we also need to think over what we do. We probably worth laying low tomorrow and go out in the cover of darkness, but beyond that, I think our time here is probably limited.
I don't want to leave before we found out what my kinsmen are doing here, though.
That'll be the last thing we do here. And then we'll go.
Okay. If we're still attempting to get the airship back as well, I hate to suggest it, Varric, but I think we should consider enlisting the support of your friends here.
I do. I need to get that. I've kept my end of the bargain. I need to make sure my niece keeps her end of the bargain and gives me what I require. So she'll deliver it here, hopefully.
Of course, yes. Alright. As they say, don't do what today, what you can do tomorrow. And he'll plod up the stairs to bed. Oh,
Wow.
and Amanita, if you're still cold tomorrow, I've got some more coffee I can reheat.
She's gone. She snuck away.
Where are you sneaking to? Sorry, that's what I've just asked you in chat.
We've got a place up in this place, haven't we?
Yeah, you're just going back to your room.
She'll go back to her room.
Okay. Could you
So
do
as you say that, it's like you.
Cool. So, could you do a perception check as well, please?
I'm just getting out of the way my long rest stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
Who's doing perception check?
You. Amanita.
Okay.
Could Lucy do a stealth check, please?
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Lucy is nothing but determined, if not determined.
Light of hand.
See, these rolls just don't look like us.
Stealth. Stealth, not sleight of hand.
Stealth. Okay, well, I'll roll that again, because it's not got the exact same modifier at all.
Wow. Good God. The poor luck.
So,
Oh, wait, is this... Oh, yeah. I'd have to wait till... Yeah, never mind.
so Amanita, as you're... After about 10 minutes, you can hear breathing at the door. You just get the impression that somebody is stood right outside, watching. I forget who's in whose room, actually, to be honest. Oh, you've all got single rooms.
There's windows outside, isn't there?
Yep.
Like, there's windows that lead to each room, isn't there? She's going to fly out the window and then go into whoever's, not Lucy's, but either, of course, for Varric's room.
Okay.
Who wants Amanita in their room?
Whoever you feel most comfortable with.
Yeah.
So you've slept in Barrack's pocket before. It's quite a comforting and known place. So I'm assuming you've headed into that room, shrunk down into mushroom form, and climbed up into his pocket.
Yeah. So whoever's standing outside that door might be standing there a while.
Meanwhile, Barrack, but the thing is whilst it's comfortable, you do feel as it takes you a while to get to sleep because Barrack just has these shakes from alcohol because his hip flask was frozen.
Yeah. Not only that, it's a new jacket. She don't like your new jacket.
Hey, their pockets are fur lined. Come on. I spent 5 gold pieces doing this piece up.
Oh yeah, before going to sleep, Korsk will rig another alarm spell in the corridor, which takes about 10 minutes because it's ritual casting.
Okay. So, rest up. I'm assuming Lucy's still waiting outside Amanita's door. Doing your short rest there.
It's terrifying. Just guy standing at the door, forehead pressed up against the door, breathing really hard.
You don't hear anything, Lucy. Although you find yourself kind of drifting off for a while. Not necessarily sleep, but your mind just wanders. And then you and also Korsk wake with a start as somebody is making their way down the corridor towards your room. Towards your rooms.
Korsk immediately jumps out of bed and starts talking through, I forget what they're called, the earpieces? Sending stones. I keep wanting to call them comm beads. Wake up, everyone. Someone's on the way. Wake up now.
Korsk, we're so tired still.
Amanita, pinch him or something.
So Lucy...
Freeze his fingers if
Lucy
you
will
have
come running up because he wasn't asleep.
So Lucy, you see exactly what is happening in the corridor. There is a knock at Barrack's door.
Ooh. I'm indecent. Please hold a moment.
Do they look threatening?
They look female. Akin to Barrack. Similar sort of look. Dark.
I'll just squat behind them and hold my dagger to their back.
Dark blue dragonborn.
What do you want?
I just want to talk to my brother. I don't want any trouble.
Who's your brother?
She looks round, like in amazement.
I think at this
Blue
point,
dragonborn lady.
I think at this point, Korska kicks his door open and charges into the corridor to see Lucy holding up this unarmed woman. And he's like, what is your relation to Varric, exactly?
He's my brother.
Hearing this, I'll open my door and just be like, what? Lucy, get that knife out of my sister's back.
Lucy, you don't jump the gun like that.
You called me on the stone.
And she's
and
like...
someone was coming, not someone was coming to attack us.
She's like, crying out loud, put some pants on.
I've got everything on. I just said I was indecent because I didn't want some... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm fully clothed.
Anyway, Lucy, come with me. We'll go downstairs, get some coffee, give everyone here some space.
Make up their mind, flashing people.
So, she goes into your room. eyes kind of filled with tears, slaps you across the face, and then gives you a massive hug.
I hug her back.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You're supposed to get the ring, not burn the barracks down?
That was not my fault. I had nothing to do with that. I can promise you that. See, this group here, they're lovely folk, but a little intolerant of the intolerant. So it's that guy was a piece of work, and his house needed to be destroyed. So it's sorted. It's worked out.
Did you get the ring?
I think so.
Show me it, please.
I take it out of my pocket. Hold it. Is this the right one?
She takes it off you and takes a quick look, shakes her head, and gives you it back. Yeah, I would assume so. This half moon cult is. There's something wrong about it.
You're telling me. That guy said a lot of nasty things about humans and other races in particular. I think that's something that runs wide within the cult, to be honest. It's it's not good.
Well, it's worse. Mother's involved.
Why, she's part of the cult?
A new husband. He's influencing her is not great.
That's not great news, but I'm sure you're aware that Mother and I aren't on particularly good terms.
No, but I just don't know where it's going to go.
Right.
You need to get out of the city, Varric. Soon.
Oh, yeah. I have no doubt in my mind that Mother knows that it was me involved within the situation at the barracks. I think with everything that's gone on and me suddenly appearing and all of a sudden the barracks is on fire, I think perhaps it's time for me to go. But I can't go until I get something from that little girl of yours. I need that.
She reaches inside a pocket in her cloak and hands over an envelope.
Much obliged.
I'm not sure what you want to use this for, but be careful.
I will. Trust me, it's nothing nefarious. I'm taking back what's my friend's anyway. You know, they stole our stuff and we hadn't even been here a day.
I'm sure they had their reasons.
Yeah, well...
Don't get yourself caught. I don't want it coming back to us. They're starting to post bounties. Just be careful.
I will. But on the flip side, you guys should probably get out of this country as well. I can't say it's particularly good here. I could fill you in some information if you'd like. It's pretty much, guaranteed to be accurate.
Sort of information.
Information that our war with the Cragdors is a lie, that our nation isn't as brilliant as what we all hope it is. I'm not one of those who'll turn my back on my home. I like my people. I like all of us. I especially like my family. But what's going on in the military is something else. Wayne, could you remind me of the general's name as well?
Soxa Razdar.
General Razdar. I don't know if you're familiar with who he is.
Oh, I'm familiar with him, all right.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you know how old he is? He's over a couple centuries old. He's been around since the war with the humans. That's very unnatural.
So that was like 600-700 years ago. Right. Really?
Yeah. See, now, my friends here, the reason we came here is because we had information on certain relics, where that's what I'm doing just now. I'm trying to help my friends find some old, ancient things to stop some bad people doing some stupid things or something. I can't remember. Anyway, one of those things is here, or was meant to be. And it was up in Dragon's Foot.
Yeah.
There was, the fortress city and stuff. In there was a hidden passage and room with this guy called Vertax. Anyway, he knew him from all the way back then as well. But he's not like you and I. He's part Drake, and he is terrifying, but he was bred and raised to be a fighter against the humans anyway.
How? This artifact. Wouldn't be a stick, would it?
It absolutely would be, yes. That's half of it. And the reason we're fighting with the Cragdors is because they've got the other half.
Razdar has it.
I figured as much.
Keeps it on his person. It's tied to his belt. Stationed in Axmouth at the moment. Be careful.
I will.
He's well protected.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm gonna go out there and either steal this or kill him for it. I'm just saying we're after it, and we would really like it to take off of him. Or we'd like to take it off of him. My problem is, if he turns to dust, as soon as I take that away from him, that's gonna look bad on me and the rest of the group. And I don't think he's gonna be willing to give it up willingly.
There's certainly something unnatural about it.
Yeah.
Just hope the mother isn't as involved as I fear she is.
Well, I mean, if he turns to dust, that's a benefit to her at least. He's not in her life anymore, and he's not in anyone's lives anymore. And hopefully, peace can come to our nations, like us and the Crowdors, pretty soon.
You don't know the half of it.
Well, I know more than most, I would guess.
I would suggest leaving here without a trace. If you've got friends here that can help you disappear, then please use them. They'll be watching the exits and the ports, the port especially. They'll be expecting you to head back towards Dragonsfoot. Or across the desert to, or back north and across the desert to Axemouth.
We have to go to Axemouth, so if they're going to run into us there, I'd like to set some sort of...
Across the sea. But there's ways there that they won't expect you to take.
Yeah.
Under their noses. Your friends may be able to help with that.
My friends are here.
Talking about your old friends.
If they're not here anymore.
It's not
I've met with Fascia, and I tell you what, that's not him anymore.
Maybe. He might seem a little crazier, but perhaps is a little wiser. I've only heard rumour. Anyway, I popped in here to use the toilet. People will start asking questions if I don't leave soon. Take care of yourself, brother.
And you too, sister. And listen, I hope my niece and her husband have a very lovely wedding, and let her know that anything and everything that transpired at that barracks was not on her or her, lover. It was on me, and she can hold that against me all she wishes. That's fine. But I don't want her thinking that that was all on her, and for some decisions she made instead of this settling down with whoever mother chose for her. Like, that's not on.
Very well. She turns. After giving you the ring back, she turns and leaves. You open the envelope. What you see in there is an old document, which was your paper, which was an original kind of sponsorship form that your mother had filled in, sponsoring you to be promoted to lieutenant in the army. It's dated a week before the incident that had you dismissed.
I put that in my pocket along with the ring. And just... No, just question you then. Forgetting how many is in there, and is my whiskey unfrozen?
It has unfrozen by now.
I down the whole thing. As my sister turns out, and I just unscrew the cap and straight down the hatch, all of it.
You look down to your hands. They're still shaking a little bit, but you feel a little bit more at ease as you watch your sister turn and go down the stairs at the end of the corridor. That's where we'll leave it this week.
So, just one thing. I was leaning against the door listening. Did I fall when they opened it?
No, I'm assuming you moved out of the way.
Yep.
Hearing that she was about to leave.
Lovely.
Did we have a long rest or a short rest?
You have not completed your...
Okay.
You've had about 5 of the 8 hours.
Even though being disturbed by Varric's being slapped and probably jolted in the pocket and then a letter being shoved on she's going to go continue sleeping.
Yeah, you kind of curl the edge of the letter kind of over you like a cover.
I'll head back to bed as well, and then
We travel and roll, our intentions are